So now it's time to dive into the juicy stuff and actually start looking for offers that you can promote yourself on native ads. So in this video, I'm actually going to walk you through Adplexity, which is the spy tool. So we're actually going to be spying on other people, see what they're already running. That's one of the clearest indications of a winning product. So in this video, I'm going to show you kind of what I look for when I'm using Adplexity. I'm going to show you how it works and how you should be using it to find winning products. Now, I want to stress this, that you don't actually want to rush this at all. Do not rush this process of finding offers. I check Adplexity on a daily basis to see if any new offers are popping up or things that I might have missed the first time around, because it is very easy just to be overwhelmed. There's lots of different bits of data, lots of different adverts showing up, and it's very easy to actually miss things and be blind to them. So you should come back on a daily basis and just check it and see and try different ways of searching, which I'll walk you through now, to find a winning product. That's the best way of doing it. So I'll kind of show you how the interface works. When you create your account and log in, it will look just like this. It should look like this when you log in, and it's basically showing us all of the adverts which are the newest adverts which are currently being scraped. So these are currently being run at the moment in time, and we're viewing them by keyword, which means we can actually search keyword up here if we want a search keyword which is on a landing page. You can also search by image or by the advertiser or by the publisher or even by the placement and widget IDs. I mainly just use it on this keyword setting because this just shows the adverts even if we don't actually enter a keyword, and we can organize by date. So this is kind of the default setting of Adplexity. Later on, when you want to double check certain offers, you might want to search by advertiser and publisher and by placements, which I'll talk about a little bit later on. And then here on the left hand side, we can filter out certain dates. So we want to only search adverts that are currently running between two certain dates, so usually up until now, and you can choose that there. You can also choose how many days the adverts have been running for, and you can look down here and you can filter out device types, countries, languages, traffic sources. So you can actually search traffic sources down here, affiliate networks as well. So maybe you can only get accepted on a certain affiliate network, and I'm going to go into a bit more detail about getting approved on affiliate networks a little bit later on. Or maybe you're already signed up to a few of them, you just want to check what offers are working well on them. You can do that by filtering out here. You can also filter out by tracking tool as well at the bottom. So when we're first coming in looking for adverts, the best thing to do, I usually do this, is change the days running to usually around about, you can play around with this, because if everyone in this course is doing the exact same days, you're going to get the same offers. It's going to become a little bit oversaturated. So you can have a little play around with this, but I usually set it around about 15 days. And this will show me all of the adverts that are currently running, that are the newest adverts to appear. So they're fresh adverts, but they've all been running for at least 15 days. And what that indicates to us, that shows us that if an advert has been running for 15 days, it is probably profitable, or it's got a good chance of being profitable. Because if someone cancels their advert after 3 days or 4 days, it's usually because it's not making them any money. So if someone's running an advert for more than 15 days, it's basically probably a profitable, or they think it's going to be profitable. So that's a good place to start. You can also organize here on running longest and received most traffic. Now, when you're first looking, I just keep it on newest, because we want to find some products on here have been running for years and years and years, and they're not necessarily the ones to get into. So a lot of people come to Adplexity and they just go running longest. If it's been running for 365 days, then it must be a profitable offer. But what you find usually with that is there might have been an offer that was successful 365 days ago and someone was running it for 3 months, and then since then lots of other people have been trying to run it and failing and running and failing and failing and failing. So then you actually sometimes find an offer which isn't actually that profitable anymore. It's already been killed out earlier on. So I want to find newish offers, or offers which people are starting to run now and that have been running for around about 15 days. I also come down here and select English as the language, because they show adverts in lots of different languages. And later on, once you've got a campaign up and running, you can start branching out into different languages. If you've got a different language under your belt and you know how to speak a different language, it might be beneficial to focus on a different language, because obviously the English speaking countries have got the most competition. But obviously I speak English, so I always start off with English. And then we can kind of see some adverts popping up. And I'll just walk you through the interface here. So this is the images, which are obviously on there, and then the headline is just underneath it. And then it's showing hits, which is how many times it's been picked up by the spy tool. Now, one thing you need to realize is that the spy tool doesn't collect all adverts on all websites. It just takes a selection of them. It gives you a good indication of the main websites, but it doesn't get everything all of the time. So it's not 100% accurate, but it does give us a good indication of what's working well. And this top section here will show us the days that it's been running inside our dates that we've chosen. So the dates chosen here is basically within the last month. So these are adverts which are currently active within the last month, and they have been running for 15 days, and they are the newest adverts to be shown. So this advert has been running for 12 days within the last 30 days, if that makes sense, and it's currently active today because it's the newest advert on the platform. And then overall, these are the global stats. This is overall what this advert has been running. So it's only been running for 15 days overall. So it's a very fresh advert and a very fresh product potentially, which we will delve into a little bit later on. But I just want to show you what we're reading here. And you find some products on here that aren't affiliate offers and affiliate products. So what you can do is come down here. If you want to filter out products that aren't affiliate offers, you can obviously select an affiliate network here, but you can come down here and select tracker. So we can select choose more, select all, and then unselect none. And usually the adverts which are run by large companies, because large companies still use native ads to advertise, they don't usually use one of these affiliate trackers. So if you're only showing up adverts which are using affiliate trackers, that gives you good indication of products that are affiliate offers. And you can see them here. They're still loading because my computer is quite slow, but you can see here. So we're now starting to narrow it down, so we're kind of filtering out the information we don't want. So then what you do basically, it's just a case of going through and having a look at clicking through to some of these products and seeing what jumps out. So this is Dr. Stunned, this removes wrinkles like crazy, try tonight. So that it looks like it's going to be some kind of anti-wrinkle affiliate offer. This one is online ED treatment. So this is erectile dysfunction treatment. So then you can just scroll down and just have a look and click on all of these and do some research and see what's jumping out at you. So for example, I'll just choose one. So here, just to show you this is the mole product which I was talking about earlier, which I was running myself. So people are still running this at the moment in time, and it's still probably making people some money, just to show you that. But I actually want to show you this one here, because this is the one that I seen earlier, and this is tinnitus. So it says, surgeon, do this if you have tinnitus ringing in your ears. So this has been running for 17 days, or 19 days in total. It's running on Rev Content, and this is that image. So we click on this, and then what it's going to show us is some more information inside Adplexity about this advert. So what we can see here, you can see the countries that it's running in, the device types, and then the landing pages. So what you find is people copy other people, which is obviously what spy tools are for. So you find multiple landing pages here that other people might be running using the same image and the same headline. But you can see that this landing page here has been running for 17 days, and today's date is the 16th, so it's not been running for the last couple of days. So that might be an indication that if they've stopped running it for the last couple of days, maybe there's something wrong with it. So that's why we would start to do a bit more analysis now. And we can look down here and see ad trend, which shows us the trend of the advert recently. So you can see it was on an upwards trend here, and you might think, well, this is a winning product, and then you might jump on and start promoting this product and think, well, they seem to be on an upwards trend, because that's what you want to look for. You want to see a product that's starting to take off, and this shows us like how many times it's been shown per day. So if it's increasing the amount of times it's been shown per day on average, and it's climbing up, it looks like a winning product. But this is why you shouldn't just jump on it straight away, because if we came here on the 9th of November and looked at this, we might think, well, on the 9th of November, it's on an upwards trend. I'm going to get behind this. I'm going to spend loads of money on it. I'm going to promote it. But actual fact, if you would have come back the next couple of days and kept on checking on it, you will see that it's actually started to die off. So maybe it's not a winning product. And we're not too sure about that yet, but I'm just saying that's what I'm taking from that information that I've seen. And you can see a weekly trend here, which just shows the days of the week. That's quite irrelevant because it's not been getting loads of hits. It's a fairly fresh product. And here it shows top publishers, which we're going to go into more detail when we're actually running the adverts and targeting, and widgets down here as well. And this is the traffic source, which is currently running this advert. So at this moment, there's a lot of information here to take in, but you don't really need to worry about it at this stage, because all we're trying to do is find a product that we want to promote. So what you can do is you can click on show more on the landing page which has been running the longest. Click on that and it will show us the redirect chain of this whole funnel. So it'll show us, that'll be their tracking link, and then it shows us their landing page, and then it'll show us where the link goes after they go through that landing page, eventually to the offer. So this is the offer that we're looking for. So I'll just click on this just to show you the offer, and it'll redirect. So let's say that you think that this might have potential, this offer, and you want to do a bit more research to see whether you want to promote it yourself. You would come to the URL at the top. So this is the actual offer page, the affiliate offer. This isn't their landing page, this is the offer page. You copy that URL, you come back to Adplexity, and what you want to do is you want to come to Advertiser, the tab of Advertiser. You want to click on that. And then what we want to do is we want to paste in that URL at the top, and we want to change it here to all of the above. So now it's going to search all of the adverts basically that are running to this URL, and we can change this here to 2019, so it's looking over the course of a year, let's say. And then as you can see, all of these adverts which are now popping up are running to that specific offer. So now we're starting delving a little bit deeper to say that, wow, well actually a lot of affiliates are actually running this. This is being run by a lot of people at this moment in time. So maybe this could be a winning offer for us. Obviously, we need to do more research into it. So what you can do is you can change this here to running the longest. And then we can start to see that this, and then this loads, and this again is showing us that this offer has been running for 147 days at least. So it has been running for a little bit of a long time. That doesn't mean that there's still not potential in it. It shows that it has been profitable, but there could be a chance that it was profitable at a time and people are just trying their luck with it, continually trying their luck with it. So we just want to delve in a little bit deeper. So what I do is come and click on the longest running advert, click on their information, and just kind of see the stats for this. So as you can see here, this offer, this advert was running really aggressively in February, and then it started to tail off into April and then into May, and then it's literally died off there. So then this would be a little bit of a red flag, because I'm like, well, why did this person that was running this start to turn it off at this point? And they've turned it off. And basically, if you zoom in, people are still testing it every now and again, but not really getting anywhere. So this is talking about the actual advert. So basically it could be that this advert stopped converting, so then they're doing different adverts at the moment in time. But this is the kind of stuff that we just need to cross check before we dive in and go, this looks like a winning offer, look, all them people promoting it. Well, actually, it started to tail off quite a long time ago, so maybe it's not right for us. So then what we could do is go to days running up here, and you want to find the landing page which was running the longest with this advert, and then we can click on that and actually go and look at their landing page. And if their landing page is still active, that is a good sign, because maybe they still are running that. And basically what we can do again is we can we can come and copy this URL here, go back to Adplexity. I'm just going to duplicate this tab, and then I'm going to go back to advertiser, and then we can actually search that URL in landing page URLs, and then we just need to change the date here to 2019 to give us a longer period of time to look at. So then you can see that they are running adverts here. We don't know when these were last being run, so these are newest from that actual landing page. And as we can see, we've clicked on this, so this is the newest advert from that landing page, and they stopped running it. They only run it for a day in August. So then now I'm thinking, well, maybe this isn't the product to go down. And again, it's just a case of doing research. It still could have legs. It still could be potential. And you can cross-check this data with other spy tools, or maybe speak to the affiliate manager and see whether they're still having success with it. But this is kind of what we would do when we're looking at the product. Now we can keep going back and actually checking, because just because this person stopped running it at this stage, this could be run by a completely different person who has started scaling it to the moon, or it could be the same person. So again, it is quite manual of going through and just checking. Maybe there is some people running it, so we could maybe have a look and go to newest again, because maybe we don't want to give it up just yet. We just want to kind of double check. And it is quite manual, this, and it's kind of just cross-checking information before you start spending money. And we kind of want to change, we could maybe change this to like 20 days. Because maybe that person stopped running it a while ago, someone else managed to find a different angle on it quite recently, and they're scaling it to the moon, and maybe we could kind of take some inspiration from that. So you can come back to it, and we're just searching newest adverts that have been running for at least 20 days for this offer. And we'll see whether anyone else is upscaling it. So we found that this person, what we just shown earlier, they've actually stopped doing it recently, so that's a sign it might not be that profitable. Let's click on this one, see whether this person is upscaling or anything like that we need to see. And again, the information is coming out quite clearly on this one. It's kind of dying off again. I mean, there still is some movement, but again, it stopped quite recently. Could be an issue with what they're picking up on the tracker, but because it's dropped from that point to that point, I'm starting to think, well, maybe this offer isn't that good. Just because you see it a lot on a spy tool, that could be a lot of new people coming into the game going, well, that looks like it's doing well. They're not doing proper thorough research, and they're just starting to promote it for a few days. It'll appear on the spy tool, and then they'll turn it off. And that's kind of, you don't want to get sucked into that, seeing something a lot of places. You really do need to dive into this data and find the offer URL and really delve into it deeply before you start choosing your offers. Now let's just go back and try and find another offer just to show you. So I'm going to go back to Adplexity, and then I'll show you actually if we do find a winning offer, kind of where we find the affiliate network and things like that as well now. So let's change this again to 15 days. I'm going to change it to English again down here. And then we'll change this to choose more, select all, and then take off the none. So it's only showing the affiliate trackers. I mean, some do slip through the net with that, so I wouldn't always turn that off. I'm just doing that to make sure that we're getting affiliate offers here. But you can turn some of these filters off and on and have a play around with them by all means. So again, we'll just look through these offers and see whether we can see anything. Let's see. I'll just show you this mole one as an example. So this is this mole offer. So say for instance you haven't heard of this offer and you're just doing a bit of research, you might say, well, this one's been running 16 days, seems quite well. Let's see what the information says about this. Now I can see here, this is a little bit better information because it's kind of steady, even though it drops down a little bit here and there. For this advert, it's running fairly steady, so it might still have some legs in it. And we can see all of that. And we think this might be a goer. So then you would obviously do what I just said. You want to search the product and find the product URL. And see whether you can see people that seem to be upscaling this offer and whether it's worth going for. Now, if you say, for instance, you think, oh, this might be a good offer, I want to go and basically promote it, the way that we would do with that, let me just get the offer URL. So you'd come to here and it shows us all of the outgoing URLs. Actually, this is good that we've actually seen this, because it doesn't always show all of the outgoing URLs here. So I was expecting to see the offer URL here, but it's not showing it. So if you cannot see the offer URL here, it's just a case of clicking on the landing page, because some people do quite a lot of like sneaky stuff with trying to hide people from spying on them. So you might come across stuff where you can't find the offer URL in there. So you basically just come to their landing page as a user and then click on check availability. See again. So this is what happens. People are trying to stop you from spying on what they're doing. So this could happen, and I'm quite glad this has popped up actually in case this happens to anyone else. So you're like, well, this seems like a bit of an issue. You go back and you'll find someone else that isn't so savvy and they're not hiding it quite well. Or you can just look here and you can see what product they're talking about. So the product they're talking about here is Skin Cell Pro, the one that I was promoting. So then we've got the name of that product. So then you can go and search that in the spy tool. But let's say, for instance, we've decided we think we're going to promote this ourselves and we want to sign up to it. What I would do is you get the name of it, then you want to come to OfferVault, offervault.com. And then this is basically a database of all of the offers, not all of the offers, a lot of the offers that are running on lots of different affiliate networks. So this is how you actually find the affiliate network that you can actually sign up to begin promoting these offers. So what I do is come on here and you want to search the product name. And not all affiliate networks are on here, but this is the best place to start to find the product. And what you actually find is a lot of these offers are on lots of different affiliate networks. I know this one is appearing on lots of different affiliate networks, the exact same offer. They all have different offer payouts. So you can see here, this is on Everest Media. I've never heard of that one. They pay $115 per conversion. Now, one thing you need to be aware of is that if they're paying more than other people, there could be a chance that they're scrubbing some of the sales, so they're not actually processing all of the sales because they need to make their profit up a different way. So even though they've got the highest payout, doesn't mean necessarily you should be going for them. And you can see them all down here, lots of different affiliate networks, Guru Media, and you can basically sign up to the product by clicking on them and joining it. And you should be able to find Affiliates. That's the main one that I used for this product. Affiliates on here, and sign up to it there if you want to use that affiliate network. But I just want to go back to the checklist because that I showed you earlier, just to touch on, because what we can see here is that I've just done some research. I found an offer which seems to be doing quite well, and then now I'm starting to say, well, I'll be looking at the checklist if I was you, and I'd be going, well, let's look at the payout, and it tells you the payout. The payouts here seem to be over $100, over $80, so it's ticking that box. Is it solving a problem? Well, it's a skin cell problem, so a mole problem or a skin tag problem. Yeah, it is. And I go through that checklist, ticking those boxes before you actually even sign up to the affiliate network. So that's an overview of how I do my research with Adplexity, and I would keep going back and just double checking this data. Oh, also, I just want to show you this as well. So if you come back to Adplexity, when you're searching for products and you're doing a bit of research, you're going to have lots of different options coming in, like that might seem like it's a winner, that might seem like it's a winner, that might seem like it's a winner. And you obviously don't want to promote all of them at once. You want to find the true winner. That's why it's going to take a bit of time to do your research. But what you can do is you can just click the little star icon at the top here, and it will just add it to your favorites here. So you might find a few different things that you want to explore a bit more later on, and you can just favorite them. Or you can just add it to a little spreadsheet and then go on and do the other research to find them. So that's everything for this video.